Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel here. Today I'm coming back to talk with you about Super Mario Maker. Now I've had a lot of fun playing this game ever since it debuted, and I just want more. That's all I want. I just want to play more. I want more stuff to be unlocked, and I can't get enough of it. And I'm sure you guys can't get enough of it either. The Wii U system isn't a very popular system. However, everybody who has one more than likely either wants a Super Mario Maker or they already have Super Mario Maker. So if you don't have a Wii U, this might be something that you want to get a Wii U for, is for Super Mario Maker. It's a lot of fun. You design your own levels, and it's just so creative and so much fun. But these are things that I want to see in the game. They just recently did an update where they added checkpoints and stuff to the game. But these are things besides that I want personally that I think would be a lot cool, and just so much more fun for the game. Just adding even more detail to it. So let's get started. The first thing here is costume abilities. I think it'd be so cool if they could have each one of the Amiibo costumes that you unlocked had its own special ability. If you were Pac-Man throughout a level, if you turn into Pac-Man, you should be able to like chomp your way through enemies without having to jump on them or do certain things. Like certain enemies, you would just be able to eat through them. If you're a Mac from or Little Mac from Punch Out, you should have the ability to like punch through walls or certain, like kind of like the 30th anniversary Mario, how he kind of breaks the walls and stuff, or the giant turtles break walls. You should be able to do that with Little Mac. Each single amiibo character or costume or whatever you want to call them that you unlock should contain its own personal ability, and that would just make it a lot of fun. It'd be very cool, and you could actually design levels based on the abilities that each one of the costume has. It puts more depth into it and just a lot of fun. I would love to see that happen. And if Nintendo, if you happen to watch this video, please put this into consideration. The next one I would like to see is a color chart. The same old colors used for every single one of the levels. It's nice and all with having the feel and the look of the original games. But I think it'd be cool if you could actually have a little color chart where you could color everything. Like you could color the background different colors. You color the blocks that you use a different color, even down to the point where you could just color the shells of turtles different colors instead of having, the green or red or whatever. So it'd be cool to be able to play around with different color schemes and be able to just choose a color, add that color to whatever item that you want. If you want to change the color of a turtle, click on there, it automatically changes to like an orange, a green, pink, whatever. I just think that'd be a lot of fun and really cool, and plus it would give the background a different look and all that stuff, and just I think it'd be cool to add to it. So that's the second one. The third one is music. It's cool listening to the Mario theme, but it gets old after a while, especially if you keep playing the online ones over and over and over again. You keep getting the same music. The one thing I think is each character that's in the costumes, they should be able to have their music in with those levels. So it'd be cool to be able to design a level of Pac-Man with Pac-Man's music playing throughout the entire level instead of only when he gets the costume or when he dies or when he gets the victory. You should be able to create a Pac-Man level and use the Pac-Man theme throughout the level. It's already incorporated into the game in a certain stance. They should be able to add that in more detail for you. And I just think it'd be a lot of fun to listen to that and have that correspond instead of playing as Pac-Man but listening to Mario's theme. It just kind of odd, but I think it'd be really cool to be able to do that, and it's just the third thing that I wish that they would do. The next one is multiplayer. How cool would it be to play these levels with two players? It's already good enough to play with one player. Imagine having friends being able to be involved and playing around with these. It just adds so much to it, and it would just be so great. Even just the online stuff. If you could create levels that make you have to have two players, that would be even cool. If you could not beat it as one player, it would have to say designed by for two players for you to hook another one up. But it would be really cool to be able to do a multiplayer online levels or something like that. It would just be a lot of fun and make it even more challenging for everybody. And the last but not least is more amiibos. Now I know there's over 100 and some right now. I think there's 110 amiibo costumes. But how cool would it be if they kind of did away with a little bit more from Nintendo? I know that they have all these are Nintendo costumes, but what if they went back into old school to games that they don't really even own the rights to anymore? Like Nintendo released back in the day for original Nintendo system, they released games such as Back to the Future, Dick Tracy, stuff like that. And Adam's Family. How cool would it be if they use costumes from those? If you could have Back to the Future costumes where you could create levels based around those characters. They have the Dick Tracy one, or they have even stuff from like Scooby-Doo and everything, like all the cartoon stuff that they released games for back on the original Nintendo system. If they could design those costumes for there, and that just opens up the level playability even further. And even if they went out and did more just anything else like movie-related costumes or TV show-related costumes and add those in there for it, it'd be so cool. I would love that, and that is the main thing that I want. I want more unique costumes added to the levels of design, so you can actually create these levels based on certain shows or movies or whatever with theme music and all that stuff. It'd be so cool and a lot of fun. I don't know how they would do like theme music for stuff they don't really own the rights to right now, but like if they had a game back in the 90s released onto Nintendo or Super Nintendo, then they should still be able to use the music from those games for Super Mario Maker, if I'm not correct. They should be able to do that. They should be able to use the images and the music from those games into Mario Maker. And I would love to see that happen. And if Nintendo is able to do that, they should. Even if you have to put it on a DLC and purchase them, it still would be worth it, and I would definitely buy it, and it would make it a lot of fun. So guys, what do you want from Super Mario Maker? Are you looking forward to new levels, event courses, more unlockables, or anything like that? Let me know. I love talking about it, and I'm always interested in it. So please comment down below and let me know what you want from Super Mario Maker, and let Nintendo know as well, because they might listen to you. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.